Okay, the next spinner up for consideration is the NTO Designs VC spinner. This is the VC XL, the extra large version of it. I did the smaller version of it previously. So this is just a big bar spinner. They just beefed it up and made it heavier and thicker and everything. It has the feel of a large bar spinner. It's hard to get it spinning really fast. It's fairly heavy, and it's got this what appears to be a 606 bearing, a 6-ball ceramic hybrid bearing in it. So I'm not expecting super long spin times out of this, but given the weight of it, it should do fairly well. And there we have it, a big old bar spinner. VC EDC, it's the NTO Designs VC spinner from VCEDC.com. All right, I'm going to test that one next. All right, I got done testing the NTO Designs VC Spinner XL. This might be a case where bigger isn't really better. This, again, it didn't get a long spin time. It only got an average spin time of 4 minutes and 42 seconds. It got quite a bit longer when it was held vertically than horizontally. It doesn't have the feel of the original, the smaller version of the VC spinner. The VC spinner originally, the small one, it had a good feel to it, and it was fun to play with. This one's not too fun, really. It's a little heavy on the heavy side. It weighs 122 grams. You can't really get it with one hand. You can't really get it spinning very fast. It's a lot more fun if you just do it two-handed. Just get a spin like that. That's a little bit more entertaining. But a one-handed spin is just kind of on the heavy side, and you can't really get it up to speed. So it's not a lot of fun. It doesn't have quite the sloped design that the original one had too. It's just a flat land out here rather than a long thin area than a sloped outer area. So it's not quite the same design. Not quite as good. I gave it an appearance score of 6. It's just a kind of plain. A feel score of 6 because it really doesn't feel all that great, and a perceived quality of 7 for an average of 6.3, and then it got a score of 7 for the spin time, which was 4 minutes and 42 seconds on average, which qualified as a very good spinner. It does have a very good spin time, but not incredibly long. With the air hose, of course, it got a lot faster than you could do it with your fingers. Mean variability of 36 seconds, and that's mostly because it went a lot longer vertically than horizontally. And an overall score of 6.3, which qualifies it as good, but not very good. So if you were to get the VC spinner, I would get the original version, the smaller version. It's a lot more fun than this larger version. If we had got longer spin times out of this, I might have thought it was more interesting, but it didn't really get long spin times, mostly because it's got that 606 bearing in it with a ceramic hybrid bearing with 6 balls in it. So this one's kind of a letdown. I can't really recommend it, and I mean, it's got some qualities about it that are nice, but it is kind of fun to just spin two-handed like that. That's kind of fun, but One-handed, it just doesn't really cut it. So I'd pass on this one. It has a price of, they have the listed price is $49.99 on the VCEDC website. It's on sale right now for $14.99. That's quite a sale. It's knocked down to almost nothing. This is the website you get it at, vcedc.com, not the NTO Designs website. They don't have it on that website. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what's going on with these two companies, NTO Designs and VCEDC. But that's the website you get it at, vc.edc.com, not NTO Designs. Okay, that's the VC Spinner XL.